The 75-acre Cincinnati Zoo and Botanical Garden is one of the few zoos in the world boasting Sumatran rhinos. But with less than 300 of them left in the wild, the race was on to successfully breed and deliver a calf, something no zoo had been able to do in over 100 years. The species was on the brink of extinction. Then came Dr. Terry Roth on a mission to overcome the breeding failures of the past and hopefully put the species back on track. Equipped with a state-of-the-art exhibit and the only viable breeding pair in the country, Cincinnati, with the support of the world, was hoping to achieve what no zoo had been able to do in over a century: the breeding and birth of a baby Sumatran rhino. But despite the global support, at the time, success was looking farther and farther out of reach. Already, Emmy had lost a number of pregnancies, and Dr. Roth, despite all her expertise with this mysterious animal, couldn't figure out why.
She lost a total of 5 pregnancies, all within the first 90 days of gestation. I was really struggling. It was difficult for me to figure out why she was doing that.
Ipu and Emmy's courtship continues, and again she becomes pregnant. This time, though, with the pressure of the world watching, Terry intervened with a progesterone supplement that provided Emmy with an added boost of the hormone that is essential to carry and grow a fetus. When the pregnancy made it past 90 days, longer than all her previous pregnancies, there is cause for hope. At 8 months, Emmy reached the halfway point and received a high-tech ultrasound, revealing that things are progressing well. By the time Emmy reaches the 1-year mark, the whole world is watching and praying. Dr. Roth monitors her hormone levels, and everything appears to be normal, for now. Then, on September 13, 2001, the miracle the world was waiting for happened. Emmy gave birth to a baby rhino, who would be named Andalis. This was the first Sumatran rhino to be bred and born in a zoo in 112 years. For Terry, while the news was wonderful, she was troubled by the knowledge that only medical intervention had made it possible. The zoo needed another miracle.
If you have a captive breeding program where you have to put your females on hormones in order for them to carry a pregnancy to term, is that really success, or is success the animals doing it on their own? And so we decided we'd give Emmy one chance to carry a pregnancy on her own without any hormone supplement.
They didn't have long to wait. 18 months later, Emmy was pregnant again. This time, Emmy was not given any hormones. She would have to do it herself. For the next 16 months, Dr. Roth monitored the pregnancy carefully through monthly ultrasound exams and hormone analysis. At the critical 90-day mark, Emmy was doing well, but there was a long way to go. At 8 months, Emmy receives the same ultrasound treatment she did with her previous pregnancy. But without the aid of hormones, any day could be the last day of the pregnancy. 12 months. Dr. Roth checks the hormone levels and is relieved to find they are in normal range. But will it last? Live video surveillance helps tireless volunteers watch her every move.
What you're seeing here are 4 monitors, and they give us 2 views on each of the stalls that she has access to down in the barn. And we can watch her from here without having to disturb her down in the barn. We've got a great group of zoo volunteers who will come in and sit here all night long in case she was to go into labor, so that we could call in the veterinary staff and be prepared.
After 477 days of watching, waiting, and praying, Emmy makes her way to the birthing den. The natural miracle that had eluded zoos for over a century is about to happen. On July 30th, 2004, Suchi, a 75-pound female baby rhino, was born at the Cincinnati Zoo. The great significance of her own birth was lost on the rhino. She was hungry.
Once the calf stands, it's amazing how quickly it then instinctively starts looking for, where do I nurse, where do I get my first meal? And it usually takes them a little while. They're not always in the right spot right at first. So, they're mouthing around on any side and on her face and kind of looking for. I know there's something I'm supposed to be suckling on, but I'm not sure where it is.
Over time, Suchi puts on weight and under Emmy's watchful gaze, started to explore her new environment.
The calf took right to the mud wallow. Calf didn't hesitate at all, just dove right into the mud. It was pretty incredible because we didn't know what she would do at such a young age.
She just seems to really enjoy